I thought Liberty played very well, executed very well on the offensive end. They got some nice pieces of the puzzle and obviously shoot the ball extremely well. And they're a good basketball team. I didn't feel like we played up to our fullest ability, particularly on the defensive end. We had some real determined defensive principles for this game, and we fell a little short in those areas. I did think we played extremely hard. I don't think that we always played extremely smart. And we're a work in progress, and these games against these top teams in the Big South are going to do nothing but help us going forward. And we're looking forward to getting on the practice floor tomorrow.
Probably you knew they were a good three-point shooting team. You know, y'all practiced it, y'all were ready for it. What were the things you did not do that you were, those principles you talked about, what were the things you failed to do today against our shooters?
You don't want to be in rotation against Liberty. You don't want to be in rotation against them. So the thing that you got to do against great three-point shooting teams, and for a long stretch we were one of those teams, is you got to guard your yard and not require defensive help. And if we can get in our stance and guard our yard, which we're capable of doing, then we wouldn't be in so many rotations. And we have some set defensive principles on where to help from and how to help, and we broke those 15 to 20 times. But it'll be a great learning experience. We'll watch the film, and we'll learn a lot from it, and it'll help us get better.
You cut it to 6 in the second half, and one time you had 3 straight possessions where you had a chance to make it 4, make it 3, or whatever. You didn't convert. Isn't that the story of what this team does? You get it to where you need it. You just have to make a shot.
Yeah, we're a play or two away each game of really being in contention. We weren't a play or two away today in the final score. But in the course of a game, there's always 3 or 4 segments that often determine a game. And there's a run here or a run there. We were playing really well, and we had an opportunity to cut into the 6-point lead, and we missed some wide open shots. And you know, we haven't quite put it all together offensively and defensively. It's not a matter of attitude with this team. It's not a matter of effort. It is simply a matter of experience. And playing the 2 preseason top teams in our league is going to do nothing but help us. I'm just a believer in the process. I believe in the process. And if this team will stick with the process, then at some point this year and in the future, we'll be a very good team.
And how about this place used to be very tough for opponents to come in and shoot, and the last 2 teams, granted 2 really good teams, have come in and shot pretty well.
Yeah.
Abilene Christian shot pretty well in this. Is it not so much the building or the rims or it's more of just your level of experience on the defensive end that are allowing teams to shoot better here than they have in the past? Absolutely.
And I mean, there's a building is a building, and we love the Buck Dome, and particularly when our students are in town, it's the toughest place in the Big South to play. But the players have to execute the game plan, and defensively we just haven't been up to par. And it's not lack of effort, I promise you. It's not lack of effort and a lack of time put in and conditioning. It's none of those things. It's experience. And you could see as you watch the game where, you know, we made critical defensive errors late in the shot clock. We would play great defense for 25 seconds, and then we would have one of our unfundamental rotations, or we would foul, or we would get beat on the bounce late in the shot clock, and you just can't do that. And so it's going to help us. We're gonna keep working at it. Stay real positive. We knew we were a young, inexperienced team. We knew we were going to have a bunch of new guys playing a lot of minutes, and nobody said it was going to be easy. If you look back, Liberty was in the same spot last year. They got off to a slow start, and Coach McKay did a really good job of bringing them, and they were really good in February. And that's what our hope is.